on top of this galaxy and this nebula. These guys, we could see a couple more lazy kills here as this ambassador is going to be able to move in, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to make a concerted effort. Clintsat trying to get a little bit of distraction going on, but his 2 ships not in a good position. Need to cloak out right now, otherwise a waste. Just as a Butters moving his ambassador in to take some fire. They're doing a great job. They're going to toggle his special, so which will up its defense quite nicely. It ups your defense by 15, and that turns into just a lovely, lovely amount of defense. He's also got some protection against these long range with his high-density shield generators. So all in all, that's a tough little bugger to crack. And speaking of buggers, Blazing Gig going heavy into bugs, they have sort of served him okay. But they have not been able to completely turn the tide. I think what Blaze needs right now is an S2. S2 would be wonderful for him. So here we have Clintsat hanging out over by Butter's Fed base. I would presume these guys both have ally repair going up. They would really, really need it. Wow, look at this fleet here on the bottom team. They are being very careful of not losing ships. I mean, they are in a 2v3 here, and so any ship that they lose is just a horrible, horrible position to be in. Butters here being all over with the turrets, just setting these up, these blank platforms as sort of perhaps a quick draw on if you need some steady, fast defense, not letting anyone get in on that central area. In the meantime, the top team is slowly gathering up a force. We'll take a look at the Feds, see what they're doing. They're still going Akiras and a pair of Intrepids here. Yes, E2s. Alias going the good old standby E2s with Akiras. Not seeing near as much use of his warp in, so I'm thinking he's missing stuff. He is turreting up quite heavily. Oddly enough, this is actually probably not a great thing to do, because the bottom team can't be everywhere at once. At least his other 2 teammates have gone a more offensive build, and here is a nice uplink way out here in the middle of in between. So this is probably a sphere in the making, and it's in a not a bad position. At least it's in between some Dominion stuff, but it should be a little bit closer to the base. Oh, and the Borg are going to get a little bit of fun as the Feds invade on their Doty. The Klingons decloaking right on top of them too, trying to get some kills on the bugs. Oh, now we have a straight 3v2 as these guys try to sort of cover each other's retreat. This Doty is going to end up getting pounded, but this is not going to go well. Butters getting slaughtered here as his fleet, they are having a very hard time maneuvering around everything. These Quebec classes do need to put their high weapons, special weapons autonomy on, because that'll really turn the tide. It looks like they have a little bit. The Borg here not supporting, not keeping within firing range as much as they need. The Alias needing to get in a little bit closer. He's got a ship not engaging. Blazing Gig taking all of the damage here, but Butters trying to get a little bit of engagement. Going to try to get a Doty kill. That dodecahedron is going down. It is going to get blasted as it takes that out. Oh, and potentially another if they can get that last bit. Oh, and that dodecahedron just barely ekes away with an inch of its life left. Seriously, that was almost a kill. Ray just swearing up and down, thankful that he got that one off in time. That region just helping so very, very much here. Butters trying to get some kills off on stuff here, but going to be a little bit outnumbered. Actually, a lot. Needs to back off, get some repair going on here. And really what they probably should do is bring this fight to their turrets. Looks like a kill on an injured ship of its own, not wanting to let them get any experience and or a boarding pass. And this Nebula not using its torpedo refit quite nicely, not using it near as much as I would have liked to seen. Doty's trying to get a kill off on this Nebula here. They are getting, they are able to put some pressure on it. Here comes Clintsat with the Klingons trying to get that little bit of firepower to back them off. The engines have been disabled. It is limping along on just momentum as the added pressure has pushed these guys back. This steam runner coming up to face the front line, trying to get some kills off of this. Wow, everyone just barely trying to eke out this last inch here. Wow, the bottom team is just hanging on. Bugs dropping left and right. This steam runner just pounding stuff from afar. A Quebec class being lost to in the fray. This single Nebula just trying to eke out a survival. Oh, and Butters saying, no, you can't have that experience. Blows his own ship up. Thank you. Oh, man. Uncle Bob, what the crap? And this Doty needing to get killed. Ray trying to get it out, but the position, the white Klingons here. Clintsat all over that guy. Oh, and getting some kills on an Akira as well. The bottom team is just all over their micro, except for this one ship needs to go repair. As he does peel it off, doing a great job there. A Cavort in the mix, blasting away at this guy. If this guy can get some nice little bit of experience, that will turn out very nicely, as it has an engine disabling at a vet rank. Alias doing a sneaky little scouting maneuver here. He can hide his scout in this fluid nebula, and that will allow him, you can see out, but they can't see in, and that gives him a little bit of eyes on the board. In the meantime, the dodecahedrons pushing back the little bit of Fed advance here. Fed and the Klingons playing very nicely together, slowly getting experience. This one ambassador class, well, I can't tell if he's ranked up once or twice. In the meantime, the E2s are making their way slowly onto the board. We have more, some sovereigns. As the Warpin falls into the middle, the top team not doing a good job here, as they have the upper hand. Well, I can't say they're not doing a good job here. They're just losing more than they need to be doing. Oh, this is Butters putting the pressure on, not letting anybody have anything for free, trying to get some kills off. This Akira needs to toggle it special, as the Butters trying to move in, trying to get some kills off on things, seeing some bugs all the way up in, and they're moving right past it, so this Akira can't move to repair. Nice, nice, nice. Bugs getting injured left and right. Oh, and the Feds just ran past the defense here, blowing up everything, and Butters and Clintsat here doing a great job of just sort of blitzkrieging across the map. Just a very short blitzkrieg, and overrunning and blowing the crap out of things. This Doty is in a world of hurt. They are on top of it. These Quebec classes using their specials, I believe, burning things down. And we have some nice, ooh, a vet Quebec class. They're going to get some kills off of this guy. And we have a nasty, nasty push to the middle by the bottom team. A very strong push. This vet Quebec class has just this lovely damage-reducing special here. And it is just a beast to try to take down. Just put it out, let it tank. As the bottom team slowly gets a very nice fleet going on. In the meantime, up here, woohoo! 2 spheres with a ton of bugs, some Feds on the way. This is going to make someone's birthday, and it is trying to move down. Ray calling for go, 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 as this is a nice bug fleet. Again, need the S2s from Blaze. Blaze is still pumping out the bugs. Give me an S2, someone, please. The bottom team making a little bit of a retreat, probably aware. Yes, the cloaking ray scouting. Clintsat all over with the scouting, giving lots of eyes on the board. Wow, a random sensor nebula hanging out here, doing sensor things and, you know, exploring. And gosh, who does that anymore? So here we have this massive fleet. That's a 25 by 4, folks. That's 20 bugs. I love seeing fleets on the map. I don't care. I love seeing the fleets. Quite awesome to see. Good to see more of them. Let's get some S2s out here. That little mix of S2s would just so help this. You turn 20 bugs, you add 30%, and that's, for you math folks, that'd be about 27. See the Sensor Nebula sitting its special off, getting a nice little ping of Sensor Doom. So in the meantime, Clintsat doing his taxes, setting up some mining, collecting interest on this one down here. It has set up a heavy weapons platform. This is nice. Not the beast as it used to be, but it's very hard to take out. Lots of these photon racks. Pain in the butt to take down if you're on a single ship, as you will just eat it. Once you start getting like 16 or 17, these suckers fall really, really nice. Did I see third cube? That's not a cube. That's a sphere. Third sphere. So waiting on, just a little bit of waiting on going on here. Top team trying to get a killer force, but wow, do I see... Oh, hello, Butters pumping out some S2s from 2 yards. A battle yard here. I don't know what's coming out of this guy. And E2s being punted out left and right. So, in the meantime, so we have the major fleet here in the middle. That's going to be a nasty fleet. Going to be enforced with some Sovereigns. And some Akiras. This is a nasty little fleet here as well. Kind of small. What I do see... Oh, the Sensor Nebula trying to get a little bit of a attack going on. Not sure why it's moved off. I guess because he does see the bugs coming to get it, and he doesn't want to sacrifice a ship. What I think the Klingons should do, the red Klingons here, need to find some cavorts and get a small raiding force and just start killing the top teams mining left and right. Here is the third sphere, and this is a beautiful, nice fleet here. A good 30 vessels, 35, 40 maybe. And we shall see what this bottom team, a heavy, heavy early game fleet. Lots of Quebec classes, some vets in here. Lots of Intrepids, some E1s, but slowly moving into a nicer, larger fleet as this looks to be putting up the armory. Yes, I would expect to be Vorcha classes coming out any time now, as soon as this guy comes up. And in the meantime, Clintsat still getting some economy going on over here, getting a little bit of free dilithium. This free mining here is totally going out. 2, 4, 5. It looks like he could use one more miner over here. Not fully set up, but not too much of a problem, as that's mainly your dilithium restrained. Blazing Gig over here. Got his mining all nice and savvy. Can I get an S2, please? Really, the S2 with its Kitcher White would just is sort of a signature ability for the Dominion, and it would be so useful. And it even helps your allies, folks. So a nice big fleet like this, you know, add a third to the firepower, baby. Hello, make me unstoppable. So Clintsat gonna lose this expansion. Not gonna have anything to deal with it. But gonna try. Ooh, Sangs, hello. Not liking the not liking these big old spheres. Gonna be pumping out